Hey there, it's Jamie from Not So Wimpy Teacher, and I am in a new space. If you've been with me before, then you can probably tell I am in a totally different space. So here's what happened, but baby Adeline has all her toys and they're all over my bedroom, my kitchen, everywhere. And so she took over my office space for her toys. And to be real honest, my teenagers are even using that space for doing their schoolwork now. So I have a little bit of a smaller space here than I usually do when I'm recording these videos, but I'd love to hear what you think. What do you think of this new space I have, these beautiful cabinets behind me? I still might change up some of the things on the shelves. I'm not very good at decorating shelving, but we are trying. And I hope you guys really enjoy this, but this is what it's gonna look like now when I'm coming live to you. And I'm using a whole bunch of new technology. And I know you guys are using a lot of new technology right now as well with at-home learning. So hopefully you guys can give me a little bit of grace. But working with a new camera, new lights, new software, everything. So I barely know how to work any of this. And just before I went live, my baby actually pushed one of the buttons and I wasn't really sure if we screwed everything up. So have a little grace for me as I learn all of this new stuff, but I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Michelle says she loves the cabinets. Yeah, the flooring, I was adamant that I have the same flooring from my old office because I loved it so much. Hey, Lucy. Oh, I'm glad. It's easy. It's easy on the eyes. Well, it's so close up. You guys can see way too many details of my skin, including my lovely curling iron burn. And I feel like I'm way too old to be burning myself with a curling iron. I think you're supposed to get over that when you're like maybe 14, but I did. I burnt myself with a curling iron, and now this camera is so close. I feel like you guys are getting quite the view. So sorry about that. I'll have to work on maybe my skin regimen here, but I'm excited about all of the amazing things we're gonna do from this little space here. And once I learn all this technology, it'll be even better, okay? But I promised you that I would be live every Thursday at 1 o'clock, and so here I am. It's 1 o'clock my time. I'm in Arizona. So today, I wanted to talk about the fact that you guys don't have time to teach writing. And I'm talking about in the classroom. Last week, I mentioned to you that I put together this amazing series for you all about teaching writing long before all this craziness happened. And I almost canceled it, but I really thought this information was so valuable. And then I also thought that sometimes we get tired of talking about Zoom and Google Meets and Google Classroom and all the things, and that maybe for a few minutes on Thursday afternoon, we could just chat about something that had nothing to do with distance learning, and that might be kind of good for our soul. So I hear all the time teachers who say, I don't have time to teach writing. And go ahead, be honest with me. Do you ever feel that way? Do you feel like I just don't really have time for it? Just go ahead in the comments and say, yes, that's me. If you sometimes get this feeling. Hey, Darcy, thanks so much. As I keep saying, we're all in this together. Yeah, this whole learning new technology, I know exactly what that's like. But tell me in the comments if you ever feel like, no, I don't have time. Yes, that's me. I'm the one who doesn't have time for writing. Because you are not alone, my friends. I get emails and comments all the time. And that's why I created an awesome gift for you. Okay? But before we get to the gift, I wanted just to give you a little bit of tough love. See, sometimes I would say I don't have time to teach writing. But if I was very real with myself, if I was honest with myself, I probably had time to teach writing. It's just that I didn't feel very confident about teaching writing, and so I didn't protect that time. I felt more confident about teaching math, and so I protected that time in my day. But when it came to teaching writing, I didn't feel like I was good at it. I wasn't enjoying it. And so I kind of let that time slide. You know, if we needed a little extra time for reading or math or social studies, I was okay with it dipping into my writing time because I didn't really enjoy it that much anyway. So I do want you to maybe honestly have a chat with yourself too. Like, is it that I don't have the actual minutes, or is that I'm not feeling super confident and so I don't protect those minutes? And if it's you, it's okay. It was me. So I'm admitting it on camera that that's how I felt. And if that's you, I wrote this entire series for you. It's about an 8-week series. So you'll see me on Thursdays, same time, same place, if I don't mess up all the technology, talking about more and more tips and giving you more and more information that might help to increase your confidence when it comes to teaching writing. And then you might feel more motivated to protect the time in your schedule, okay? All right, a few of you agree that you too have been feeling this way. Michelle says this is actually how she feels about math. Yeah, when we don't feel confident at teaching a certain subject area, we tend to be okay with saying we don't have time for it and letting other things take that time. And it happens to the best of us, so don't feel guilty. But I have a special gift for you. Last, maybe it's been a month, 2 months now, we asked several teachers who were making time for writing workshop and reading and math and science and social studies and even RTI or religious studies or all the things. They were making time for all the things in their schedule. And we asked them if they would share their schedules with us. Because I don't know about you, but I totally geek out about seeing other teachers' schedules. In fact, I love to just sort of walk around my school and, go chat with other teachers in their classroom, and I would look at like their board or their bulletin board where they posted their schedule, because I love to just see the creative ways that educators would fit everything in. And so we asked these teachers to share their schedules with us, and we came up with a whole bunch of amazing creative ways that you could put your schedule together for next year. Schedules that include time for writing workshop, along with all of the other things, okay? So I'm gonna use my fancy technology right now to show you this guide that we created for you and that you can get for free from my website. We'll be giving you that link, but here's me trying to use technology. Pretty snazzy. Ignore my quarantine nails that have gel half grown out and are brittle and breaking. This is just, quarantine life. We have yucky nails and gray hair, right? Okay, so this is the class schedule guide that my team has put together for you. And it's schedules that help you to fit it all in. And they all include time for writing workshop. I included a letter for you, and I hope you'll read it because, well, I put a lot of effort into this. I want you to read my letter. But the first section is all about self-contained schedules. So this is for you teachers who teach reading, writing, math, science, social studies, all the things, okay? We put together several different types of schedules for you. And we really tried to share with you some of the more creative ideas for ways that people had put it all in. We understand that the exact schedule won't necessarily work for you, but we thought, because everyone has specials at a different time and starts class at a different time and that sort of thing. But we thought you could read some of the benefits and look at just little ways that teachers have fit things in, whether it's alternating grammar and vocabulary, alternating science and social studies, and that these could give you some creative ideas. And you might even mix and match some of the ideas from this schedule and this schedule to come up with your ideal schedule for next year. This one here is like, okay guys, seriously, get super creative, because that's what educators are. They're really creative. So we have 4 different self-contained schedule ideas for you. Then this one is for my departmentalized teachers. We got any? Because this is for teachers who are only teaching ELA or possibly teaching ELA and maybe social studies. So we included 4 different possible schedules for you with different time amounts. This one's for a 75-minute class. This one's for an hour and 20. This one's for 90. It kind of depends if you're teaching multiple subjects. And we put together 4 schedules for you too. Again, the exact schedule might not work for you, but hopefully there's some idea in the schedule that will really help to, make the difference in putting together your schedule. I know some of you, your district puts together your schedule, and others, you've got your district telling you when you're going to go maybe to specials and recess and lunch, and you sometimes have to put all the things in between. And we get so many requests to see the schedules that we used in the classroom, and so we thought, let's show you even more schedules. This is a free guide, and we did just drop the link. Actually, we didn't drop the right link, but it is on my website. It's notsowimpyteacher.com, notsowimpyteacher.com. And let's go ahead and get that correct link up there. I'm actually talking to my husband who's trying to put links for me up here. But it is on my website, notsowimpyteacher.com, and we'll get you the exact address so that you can go download this guide. And I don't know about you, but in times like these, like getting creative and thinking about next year when you will be back in the classroom doing your thing, I feel like I need that for even just a half an hour each day to dream about the future, because sometimes right now can feel overwhelming. And so sometimes just taking a few minutes to dream about when it's all over and things are back to somewhat of a normal, then this is what it's going to look like. And it just feels really good for me. So if that's like you too, we're going to grab you that link, and you can head to my website, download the guide, peruse it, think about it, start mapping out a creative schedule of your own. And you're welcome to post them in my teacher groups, schedules that you've come up with. You might have the answer that helps another educator. So thank you guys for joining me. I do want to tell you one more thing. And you guys are going to be the first to really know, but next week is Teacher Appreciation Week. And since I know that times are really different this year and it's kind of hard on Teacher Appreciation Day to not be with your students, I decided that I need to spoil the heck out of you guys. You totally deserve it. So I have planned a week giveaways, freebies, and special promotions. And when I say special promotions, I mean things I have never done before. So every single day, there's going to be multiple things going on, multiple promotions, giveaways, and things that you can take advantage of. I will be sending an email out each day to let you know what's happening that day. So if you're not on my email list, you need to get on my email list. You can do that by signing up to download this guide or any of the other freebies on my website at notsowimpyteacher.com. But I will be emailing each morning to let you know what the promotion, giveaway, freebie is. And they're all going to be very time sensitive. So check for my emails each morning starting Monday. Open them up because you might be very pleasantly surprised about some of the things that I'm going to be offering to you next week, because you are all rock stars and I am so grateful for the things that you do, and I know your students are too, and I'm just going to help you feel extra special next week. So tune in for all that goodness next week, and I will definitely see you live next Thursday, but maybe even sooner. So have a not so wimpy night.